Into this bitch, bro, because these niggas keep talking. Alright, we back with this nigga again. I don't like the way he talk. Right off the bat, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the way he talk, bro. Chat, listen to this bitch again, bro. I don't like the way he talk. Like, right off the bat, bro. Right off the bat, bro. I don't like the way this nigga talk, bro. Holy, dude. I don't like the way he talk, bro. Oh my god.
This dude sounds like an African Jeremy Friedman.
Bro.
Mr. Wembley, it happened again!
Nobody cares what year or model your car is, and the girl you see as models are only 12 years old. I'll give it to you though, it's a cool color. It would be almost perfect if your license plate didn't have a green strip on it. Alright, welcome back, ladies.
Look at this green strip, what the fuck?
I never do this, but 70% of the people watching aren't even sub. Yeah, I'm talking to your goofy ass that types in Braves in the search bar to watch my vids. Sub up, it would be greatly appreciated towards my 300k goal. We're getting kinda close to it. I'm sure many of you remember the music prodigy I covered known as Little Mar. If you haven't heard of his existence, I'll warn you not to watch my last video on it, but for a short recap, he had
I'm gonna eat that joint back. I'll watch shit when it drop on YouTube. I bet.
His own goon glue for a music promotion.
Is this nigga serious?
Now, music itself is unimportant. The audio tapes of a slaughterhouse would soothe your ears more than his voice does. However, he would pull even more stunts to get his name out there, like manipulating a homeless woman into doing the no pants dance with them.
Doing this shit is low-key sad. Like, and I've talked about this in the last video we did about this nigga, but doing shit like this is sad, bro. How low do you have to go to like manipulate a fucking homeless woman, bro? How low do you have to go to do shit like that? That's wild.
Say, only to drop her off at an abandoned house, speeding away, leaving the woman stranded.
Really? Here we go. Woo! They really thought she was gonna be able to live with me. Stupid, dumb, dodgy.
Like,
There
bro.
was a time where he pretended to knock a girl that was 14, making an elaborate story on Instagram about how he was cut off from seeing the infant he made with his actual kid because the parents were possibly pressing charges. Apparently, this was his mastermind strategy to become a star, admitting all of it to be a stunt for clout. Ironically, later he would be
What's good,
arrested
Miriam?
for actually essaying a 14-year-old in the parking lot of a Walmart with one of his semen demon friends, serving only 4 months in prison, getting out to an alleged plea deal.
I still feel like this is crazy. Like, bro, nigga sexually assaulted a girl and only got 4 months. But let a nigga go vandalize, like, let a nigga go spray paint some shit. He get caught by the cops, year in jail, and a $10,000 fine. Is that crazy? The system really fucked up here, because how is a nigga who gonna sexually assault a 14-year-old only getting 4 months in prison? Gang, that's only 4 months. Nigga gonna sit through that with ease. 4 months in prison is nothing. I've never been to jail before, but I could tell 4 months is like nothing compared to what a lot of these niggas get for doing simple shit, bro. Like, dog, let me go spray paint a fucking wall, get caught by the cops. I'm getting a year in jail and a cool little 6K fine. I swear to God. But this nigga going to sexually assault women who is minors. We talking about minors. 4 months in prison. That doesn't correlate. It don't make no sense, bro.
There's many more nasty and disgusting situations, Mars.
Justice system real crazy for real.
If you stumbled into this wildly wonderstruck, then click the card on the top right of my past video if my dumbass remembers to do it, in order to get caught up to this sad excuse of a human story. Now, as we know, Mars' bulletproof defense is to always say the girls lied about their age, or he was blissfully unaware about it. With these new allegations, however, you can bet the spine on your back and the cheeks off your ass that excuse ain't gonna fly at all.
I saw a case where someone did something similar but helped solve the case, so got free with no charge. Free with no charges. Actually crazy, bro.
Anonymous out of respect for their privacy, who they are, and a concern. It's the age that we're worried about here. Remember that all this, even with the messages shown, are just purely allegations and nothing more. Because obviously you wouldn't want to tarnish this man's good reputation, like he wasn't a convicted predator at one point. Will forever be in my heart though, so really having my doubts on it being boof. Having more faith.
And the cops said that they couldn't jail him because it would be bad for their image, as if letting a criminal back on the street isn't worse. No, on God though.
Some of the conversation play out just to show nothing is faked or altered. I mean, it says the real Little Mar in the handle. It's a little hard to run away from that one. Could have at least tried to slide on the burner.
Alright, wait, hold on. Chat, let's read this. Alright. You are so fine. How do you glitch through my request? Don't worry about it. I'm just happy to be here. Crying emoji, just so you know I'm 17. I know you try not to get caught up again. And I don't mind. 17 ain't that young. I'm only 23. This is crazy. 17 ain't that young. I'm only 23. Bro, that's... What's your state legal age of consent, if you don't mind me asking?
He's trying to slide on
Like,
the
bro,
burner,
come on.
but it's okay, Mar. You can try to pretend everything is peaches and flowers for your little
No, that
backyard
is crazy
you
too.
go
He
at.
is doing this all on his main account. Like someone's like, bro, he is doing this all on his main account. Like, bro, come on, that's crazy.
Prance around in. I'll still find out, don't you worry. Especially since your sad ass tried to
Did he be
send my
saying
video a
Imagine 6
privacy
and 12?
complaint.
Dude.
Yeah, that's right. Little Mar, the diaper sniper himself, tried to take down my video for showing public information I found in other YouTube videos and one local article that details your whole arrest. So nice one, Captain Fuck-Ass Lamar. Oh no, I said your first government name. It's time to go into hiding like the Franks because everything is just exposed, I guess, now. I really don't understand how dumb people are. Anyways, before I go on a completely different tangent, Little Mar started this out bulge-bolded, saying to the girl that she is extremely fine. She was beyond flabbergasted, wondering how he even got into her messages in the first place. Somehow Mar was already dropping his pants, doing a little wiener dance, talking about, don't worry about it, just be happy I'm here. To a complete stranger you just met 5 seconds ago. It's like Mar and Corey in the house have
We're
some
finna poop in a
freaky
Big Mac and
Friday
eat it on
connection
God.
where they body swap each other's souls. You're probably wondering why Mar isn't curious of what the age is. Well, don't worry, the girl herself would provide that for us, saying, just so you know, I'm 17. I know you're not trying to get caught up again. Raising every flag for Mar to run far away as possible, but he just keeps getting weirder. He sees this as like a match made in heaven, being fully self-aware of the age difference, stating, I don't mind, 17 ain't that young. I'm only 23. To put it easy perspective, that's a senior that just graduated from college, potentially trying to date a junior in high school. Saying he's all fine with it without a second to spare makes me wonder how many other times you've done this. The girl asks what legal state Mar is from, or what the age of consent is there, which for some reason Little Mar's incrimination kink turns on and he hits us with a side swiper, randomly announcing he dated a girl that was 16 when he was 21. I want to make it known that he isn't lying about this technically. A relationship like this is legal somehow because South Carolina is like the Wild West for that shit, not even having R&J laws be present.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. 16 being the legal age of consent in South Carolina is crazy. They need to change that ASAP. How long did he get? What you mean? Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. Alright? 16 being the legal age of consent in South Carolina is wild activity. Wild. Not even 18, just 16. They just said, fuck it. We don't give a fuck what happens to all these niggas. 16. The fuck? That's crazy, bro.
But that doesn't make it any less disgusting. What did you think? I was about to agree with this minor refiner? Hell no. Still gross that you're trying to quagmire bitches right when they're able to have consent, treating 16-year-olds like it's Cyber Monday. Then if that wasn't dumb enough, he just decided to drop the whole ass case file on the girl completely unprovoked, like he just was praying it's a fed to end his suffering. Mar digs the hole deeper by sending a photo gallery of the two together and couple pics, even cuddling. This inseparable pair...
They had pics and everything, and they only lasted 2 months, and she was 16. Bro, how like it was crazy that this nigga's on the streets right now just doing whatever in his fucking car, in his house, doing whatever, bro, on the internet, bro. Chat, y'all gotta be careful for real.
Only just after 2 months of dating, starting it off with how the breakup unfolded, then saying, we took a break and she fucked another dude the next day. So she ended up getting sent to a mental hospital because she ran away from her parents. During that time, I linked up with her 17-year-old best friend and got neck from her a few times. Plus we...
Yo, what? He's saying this shit like it's all normal too. That's what's really scaring me. He's saying this shit like it's all normal, bro. That's scary, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. That's
while
wild.
I was in trucking school, so I only got to see her 3 times because I was so busy. Then I ended up going to prison a few months later.
Okay.
Look at me, nigga.
I just keep going here. Let me roast marshmallows while we tell stories at the fucking campfire, because she definitely wanted to hear your life story within 5 messages of meeting you. I don't understand why he's trying to like flex underage sex. Good for you, Diddy Jr. Head over to Miracle Village block party to celebrate. What a train wreck from start to finish. This guy has zero capability of feeling any sort of shame. He wants to share that story and have people just be in morbid fascination over your Timu dreaded tale. Only place you ever getting accepted with that story is Nickelodeon Studios. The conversation gets even creepier when Mar invites the girl to come stay where he's at. You should come to Utah. That ain't happening. Why? Shaking his fist and dropping his cankles to the floor like dumbbells. I don't have a car, and my mom won't allow me to travel across the country as long as I live with her. Well, come live with me.
Gang.
I wouldn't touch your Mickey Mouse trap house with a 10-foot pole. I would rather live in Gotham City than to go to your dick funk smelling duplex. I keep saying it, but like, this is like 10 messages deep. They haven't even got to a last name basis. And Mars already trying to get the girl to have his. That's where the conversation ends off. Not really too much else to show besides sad attempts of flirting, having about the same social skills as Tina from Bob's Burgers on a meth overdose. So that was about all for person A. Let's move on to person B. This girl reached out saying she was 16 when 23-year-old little Mar tried sliding on her. She was initially leading him on, as you can see right off the bat, having her reply to one of his stories calling him Bae, which summoned the toddler coddler himself out of the shadows, asking where she's from. They flapped their gums for a bit before Mar finally, for the first time, asked for her age. She said 16, and initially Mar almost dodged it all by saying hell no.
What?
Until she suddenly switched it to 18. Now, I know Mars' cerebral cortex looks like a flame-grilled Whopper, no types of waves in the brain, your fissures are probably just straight, but even Mar, I feel like, could obviously tell that what she said the first time was her actual age, and her saying she was 18 was a lie to keep the conversation going. But his brain just factory resetted because he just carried on like nothing was strange about her making her age work like they were some Powerball numbers, not knowing what you about to get next. Mars' only response to that was, "You're funny." Bitch, that's what got you screwed over from time and time again, was supposedly girls lying about their age to you. And this girl just did it right in front of your face, and your dumbass just says, "That's funny." They speak about where they're from. The girl offers to take the convo to vanish mode already. A little bit overkill, kind of played the role too much.
Damn.
But surprisingly, Mar denies the offer, saying, "Lol, we don't need to go into vanish mode. I'm not going to send anything crazy." Before proceeding to send something absolutely crazy right after. Telling the 16-year-old sentimental things again within 5 minutes of meeting her, replying to her asking him if he's honest, saying, "Of course I'm honest. I would never lie to you." I mean, I really believe him. If anybody has seen his response video, I think you'll realize by now Mars is
I know in these cases the
telling
older
a
ones
lie.
that fuck,
He
but if
can't
you're
go one day
seeing the
without
younger one,
incriminating
leading them
himself
honest to the
online.
block
The
and
convo
get help.
carries over to the next day.
I mean,
where the girl
I think the younger ones, they just doing it so, like, you know, he probably finna speed to his state in that space car. Nah, that Roblox has space car for real. No, he just gonna drive over there, take him. God, but nah, look though, I think the woman, I think they just try, like, it's just a coy. They trying to see what, like, you know, what he would say and shit, and it looks like, you know, he hasn't stopped any of his shenanigans, bro. Any of them.
Real one, so how you been? Sorry I fell asleep. I'm okay, what about you? Just okay, I'm doing good though. Yeah, okay, that's good. You look really pretty with those glasses, by the way. Wish we could say the same for you, Mar. Look like a crackhead ass bubble bass with them shits on. The girl replies, "Aw, thank you so much. I'm a little blind, so I got to wear them. But with them on, you still fine as hell."
Oh,
Which Mar
God, bro. You can't, you could call anyone else fine, but Lomar. Not, bro. Okay, alright. I still can't believe he come to the McChicken and ate it. No, oh God, that is crazy. That's disgusting and like, that's dirty activities. But bro, you could call anyone else fine, but Lomar. You know how bad? Like, I don't want to, bro. You could call anyone else fine, but this nigga right here, bro.
react completely, having foamy drool fly out his mouth like a pit bull, saying, "You're so sweet, how are you still single?" Just really trying to take it all to home court. She replied, "Who said I was single? JK, I am. I'm just looking for a good guy. How are you single?" Mar drops another sob story saying, "I got played a lot, so I have huge trust issues. I don't text people back or text anyone first." You know, some bottom text you would see out of one of those emo wolf memes. Mar probably thought he just spat a quote you would only hear off a TED Talk. You just admitted to being a socially awkward loser that can't develop a bond with anybody unless they haven't developed puberty yet. The girl responds, "That's understandable. I'm not a player though." "That's good. I hope you're not." "Well, Mar, don't I got some news for you. I want to get to know you better." Then they talk about some more bullshit, just petty stuff to keep the interaction going, naming off things they both like cars being one of them. Mar's response was to keep trying to throw hints, saying he was desperate to have a passenger princess. "Good morning, beautiful." Would have threw myself off a balcony if I woke up to that first thing in the morning. "What are you doing?" "Just at school. What about you?" "Isn't it summer break yet?" "I'm just parked until I can leave at 10:30 tonight." "At what, a school?" "No, only a week left." "Any fun plans for the summer?" He's already in training to become one of the next creepy uncles in the family. From what I've seen over
that would
the
low-key
years
be
with him,
fire. You should record that bitch and like post it on YouTube. That would be
I
fire.
assume whatever his uncle did to him was the main reason on why he's becoming one. It's like I'm watching George Harvey from the Lovely Bones try to talk to girls. Just so creepy knowing the 7-year age gap between the two. You know, the basic summer shit. What about you? Probably just be working all the time. I miss being a kid. Well, they sure as shit don't miss you. Because
Yo.
why would you desperately try so hard to do inappropriate things with them? It's been years in the making and you're still showing no signs of stopping. The rest of this is sort of chitter chatter, really nothing of value to extract from here, but I'll leave it up and still playing in case you do want to pause and read it for yourself. That's not where it ends though, because as the sun was shining and the birds were chirping one morning, I got hit with an email saying somebody has sent me a privacy complaint from YouTube. Obviously knew this was bullshit since I showed nothing that could possibly lead to Mar getting stalked or harassed, just simply public
Usually
info
people
you
get
would find on the
justice
front
served to them,
page
but
of
if it
Google.
was a
Well, Mar
celebrity,
apparently tried to insinuate I took his ass to Kiwi Farms or some shit because the email provided the timestamp of the whole entire video from start to finish.
Nah.
Even my pretty pink pixie dust outro was somehow a breach of privacy to him. So I wasn't letting that slip by without confronting Mar myself, which I did in the DMs. As you see, I started off with, if it's you that sent a privacy complaint, you ain't winning. All the nasty shit your freak ass has done over the years is public info. Never showed anything that wasn't. So thanks for giving me a good reason to make a part 2 on your sad ass. Like I said, completely true. Search through every second of that last video and you won't find one lick of nothing that endangers Little Mar's info at all. Swing and a miss though, the video's still up, your syndrome is still down for thinking what you did was going to change anything. If you weren't a bitch, you would interview me instead to get my side of the story, but instead you want to copy everyone else's content and spread false information. False. Homie with an extra chromie. You admitted to all of it in your own video on YouTube. You got arrested, which is public record. Plus the last thing I ever want to do is speak to someone who's fucking with kids. Already got proof you keep doing it. Can't wait until you're getting piped out in a prison cell. Mar, I've seen your side of the story. I sat through and stomached your response video where you admit to everything and more about the atrocities that you committed. Your only defense was to say the girl lied about her age, pretending to be 18 when she was 14. Like every other.
my side of the story is so crazy. No, I'm saying though, like, all this shit's online, okay? At the end of the day, if something's on the internet, anyone could use it. Alright? If some shit's on the internet and you don't want it to be on the internet, you gotta face the reality. Niggas gon' use it. Especially if you're like famous too, or you have a following, niggas is gonna use it. Niggas ain't just gonna leave it be. Niggas is most definitely gonna use it. Even if you think it's like least expected. What happened? I got ads. The dude who made this video DM'd Lil Mar and they was going back and forth. Not even. They just sent 3 messages out of the whole entire conversation. But yeah, not like you can't do much about it if shit's already online, you know?
Resort to. Sometimes it can be validated, but like you can't mean to tell me you couldn't notice at least a slight difference from a girl that was 4 years younger than 18. I could see if she was 16, you might have got it mixed up or some shit, but like 14, that's really all there is to say. I didn't want to crack too many jokes because I wanted to keep this as concise as possible. Mar is somebody that should be forced to become Amish and banished.
Yeah, nah, real shit though, like, hey, at the end, you can't do much about it when shit's online. If shit's online, shit's online. Niggas gonna use it at the end of the day, bro.